I'm Ben Hooper, and this is your UPI Odd News Minute for Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. Today is World Book Day, a celebration of literacy and education that began in Britain in 1998. It's no secret that libraries are some of the most important resources for promoting literacy in the world, with patrons able to borrow tomes that pique their curiosity free of charge. Sometimes, though, they may come to like the book so much that it ends up being kept past its established due date. Sometimes for more than a century. In celebration of World Book Day, and as tribute to public and school libraries everywhere, here are 5 stories of borrowed books that took the long road back to the stacks. Number 5. The Life of King Henry V by William Shakespeare. A woman named Cynthia Delhay found a bound copy of Shakespeare's historical play while going through the possessions that had belonged to her deceased grandmother, Arlene Delhay, and discovered it had been checked out from the Paterson Public Library in 1923. The younger Delhay returned the book to the New Jersey Library in 2024, making it a full 101 years overdue. Number 4. Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott. Poudre Libraries in Colorado said the copy of Scott's classic adventure tale had been due back at the Fort Collins Public Library and Free Reading Room on February 13, 1919, but it wasn't returned until 2024, with the woman who returned it explaining that her brother had found it while going through their late mother's belongings. The book, 105 years overdue, would have accrued $760 in late fees under the 1919 rate of 2 cents per day, but the library eliminated all late fines in 2020. Number 3. The Cruise of the Esmeralda by Harry Collingwood. Employees from the Howley Library in Pennsylvania found a used copy of this book for sale, and a closer examination revealed it had been checked out from the Carbondale Public Library in 1904, and a card tucked inside identified the borrower as Horace Short. The book was checked out for a total 43,641 days, which would have accrued a fine of $872.82 at the 1904 rate of 2 cents per day, or $10,910.25 at the current rate of 25 cents per day. But library officials wrote, "Mr. Short is very lucky we currently cap fines for books at $10. Number 2. An Elementary Treatise on Electricity by James Clerk Maxwell. The curator of rare books at West Virginia University Libraries was going through a stack of donations when she found a copy of Maxwell's book that had been due back at the New Bedford Free Library in Massachusetts on December 10, 1903. The nearly 120-year overdue book was mailed back to the New Bedford Library, where librarians were surprised to discover it did not have a withdrawn sticker on it, which means it was still considered the library's property and was, in fact, nearly 120 years overdue. And finally, number 1. Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. The Toowoomba Grammar School in Queensland, Australia received a visit in 2022 from a man named John Lamb, who brought along a surprising gift. The copy of Dickens's book had apparently been checked out by Lamb's grandfather, who was a student at the school during the 1902-03 school year, leading librarians to suspect it was a full 120 years past due. Hopefully, they didn't have great expectations of it being returned on time. For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. Celebrate World Book Day by leaving us a comment with a recommendation for a book that you love.